Well, the rise of PTSD continues to grow for people working on the front lines, and that's why a new rehabilitation center is coming to help with first responders' mental health. Queen's Park and Ottawa are delivering millions of dollars each to Runnymede Healthcare Center to build 2 facilities, and some in the industry believe it's a huge step forward to bringing needed services. Jason Gaidola has more.
Trying to save someone who is stabbed or witnessing the aftermath of a fatal crash are one of many experiences that could bring post-traumatic stress. And according to the Ontario government, roughly 13,000 workers in police, fire, paramedics, and other frontline staff are going through it.
Because there's a lot of first responders who have PTSD who haven't reached out for help, who are suffering in silence.
Retired York Region firefighter Rob Leathen says he was diagnosed with PTSD and left the service in 2019 after nearly 30 years on the job. Now he is working with Boots on the Ground, an anonymous helpline for first responders.
In my case, although I've been to thousands of calls over my career, there's 5 that were really problematic for me.
The Ford government says itself in Ottawa will plunge $2 million to help build 2 rehabilitation facilities for first responders experiencing post-traumatic injuries, a first in Canada. The Runnymede Healthcare Center says construction on facilities in Toronto and Caledon will be completed by late 2024. Premier Doug Ford says first responders are 2 times more likely than the average person to develop post-traumatic stress disorder or injury on the job.
They must have a safe environment, staffed by professionals who understand them and who will deliver help with no judgment.
I think this is a long overdue step, and I'm very glad to see it coming to fruition.
Myram Traub develops mental health programs for staff at Niagara EMS. She says she is collaborating with provincial paramedic officials in developing a centralized database built for workers in emergency response.
That will provide paramedics and anybody that works in a paramedic service, so our SSCs, our dispatchers, our admin staff, our support staff, everybody right at the touch of a fingertip, access to resources wherever they are in the province.
Traub says the online resource is expected to launch by the end of the year. Jason Gaidola, CHCH News.